Hi Gypsies, this is Joy, and I'm going to be doing another channeled reading today. I had a nice blouse picked out, and then I put on this nice soft fluffy robe, so that's what I'm going to wear. Sorry, but I like this. I think it looks nice, and if I didn't tell you it was a robe, maybe you wouldn't even know it was. So today I feel purple. So I've got 3 different ring stones to choose from. The first one is purple jade. Who knew that there was a purple jade? This one here is Tanzanite. It's a channel setting. And of course we've got Amethyst, one of my personal favorites. Purple governs the third eye chakra, and this would be about intuition. And if you're feeling like you need purple, you might have lost your sense of direction. So if you ever feel like that, this chakra here might be closed or closing. So without further ado, let's begin. Group 1 is purple jade, group 2 is Tanzanite, and group 3 is Amethyst. Hi Gypsies, this is group 1 reading. You chose the purple jade. I was feeling purple today. So let us begin with our channeled reading. You can't make this up. Okay. What I initially saw was like this brush stroke almost that was like a reddish brown, and it went like this, and then I realized it was like a feather, like the like I was seeing it widthwise, so it was just a thin line like this. And then eventually I started to see the parts of the bird. I'm seeing him right now. He was very, very colorful and beautiful, and I was thinking how fierce he looked with his black eyes, and he was looking at me. And then all of a sudden I saw a man who had also very dark eyes that were like beady, and sort of frightening, like a bird's. It was like he could see through you or something. And then I realized he had a lot of facial hair, dark facial hair, and he was dark complected, and he had a crown on. He was a king. And as I looked at him, black oil stuff, black ink was coming out of his mouth. Okay, I'm told this is how he's talking. It's a poison pill out of his mouth. Just sludge coming out of his mouth. Isn't that nice? Okay, so I did shuffle all of the decks, but let me go ahead and do this again. Yeah, that was really, and it didn't look like he was dying or anything like that. It just looked like the black stuff was, this thick black sludge was coming out of his mouth. He didn't look like that nice of a person. Yeah, I'm just curious the significance of bird brings him information. Okay. All right, so that's what that is. But the bird was actually very beautiful, but like I said, frightening. Okay, you know, the man actually was handsome. He was a handsome man. He looked like he was in his 40s. And I'm looking at him now. He had sort of like this not thin, but this beard that came to a point, and, you know, a mustache. He looked like an old kind of king. Okay, you know the Burger King the king on the Burger King commercials. Now he didn't look nice like that, but it was that kind of facial hair where it was very full hair, and yeah, because I just saw the Burger King king in my third eye. Okay, I hear them laughing too. They're having fun with me. Okay, so all right, I'm hearing 6. So let's do 6 piles. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Okay, so I'm doing this one first. Oh. All right. See this? But it was upside down. These were 9 of Cups. And Cups can talk about subconsciousness, happiness, joy. And, you know, if it was right side up, this would be a pretty happy circumstance. But you know what? It was turned upside down. Everything that was in these cups is now emptied out. It just went, pour it all out all at once. Yeah. This is the king, and I'm told he's run out of options. Run out of options. Okay. Oh my. Okay. This is a major arcana card. This is the death card. This was upside down. Okay. And I'm told we're not talking about like physical kind of 3D death. We're not talking about that. This is a situation. Okay. This is a situation that is not occurring because he is not letting it. It feels like it's a painful situation that he's not letting come to fruition. And it's going to keep at him until he lets it happen. He's the king, so he can let whatever happen in his like circle happen. But you know what? The universe doesn't play that. So whatever it's got planned, it's going to happen. And it sounds like it's going to be a bigger disaster than what it normally would have been. If you know, this isn't his death. It feels like it's a death of a family member, death of a child. Death of a child. He has so much bile in his heart. It's escaping from his mouth. He's so angry and hating. Great. Great. Another upside down. This is a major arcana card too. The Hermit. Okay, I'm told this is the universe. See how this guy, he looks really smart. He's got his own beard there. The age of him indicates his wisdom and his how long he's been doing things. So he knows. He knows what's going on, and he's looking down at this guy. And he's trying to offer him this light. He's not trying to be mean to him. He's trying to offer him the light. And he's looking down at him. Okay. Okay. The first thing that came to me was before this incident happened with this death of his child, he was a very generous man, this king was. He was happy to be generous. He had a full heart. Another major, you know, this is the third one. This is the third major arcana. This is a powerful reading. This is the High Priestess. And, okay, I'm getting, this is his wife. This is his wife. Look how still she is. She's waiting. They also talk about this card, how this figure could be pregnant, and it feels like, yeah, she was pregnant. She lost the baby. She's sad, she's depressed, and she's not reacting well to the bile in his that he's exhibiting now. Okay. And it feels like hope is coming. It's okay. The universe is saying it's okay. It wants to deliver this good news to them. You know, this is very sad. This is very sad. Okay, group 1. Have you all had something really, really heartbreaking that has just changed your life and you're living it right now? And maybe you don't realize how it's affecting everybody in your vicinity. Sometimes people that are in this kind of anger and pain, they assume that they're the only ones that will be affected with this anger that they're feeling. You know, we don't live in a bubble. And when you've got, like, for instance, parents that are really, there's a lot of pressure between both of them, and they're very angry at each other. You know, it's not like the kids don't know. If the kids are honest, they would say, yeah, everybody's feeling it, this pressure. And so you might take a hard look at your situation, and I know it's got to be difficult. This sounds like it's a real intense situation that has occurred, and it's hard for you to accept, and you want somebody to pay. But you know who you're making pay, whether you are intending to or not, is your family members and the people that are around you, maybe even the people at work, I don't know. But you might take a hard look at what's going on, and you might decide that you just need to drop this burden that you've put on yourself. And if you need help, you should get help. But what you might be doing is making a bad situation way worse. Way worse. Because it looks, you know, it looks like what's coming is some really great stuff. It's coming. But if you're not receptive to it, it can't land. Gosh, and that man that I saw, the king, you know, it's talking about you know, I guess we could all say we're kings. We're the king of our surroundings. We create what is around us. And when you feel this kind of anger and hatred, your whole life is affected, and you affect other people's lives too. And boy, you are affecting those people that are closest to you, that you love. So once again, a real bad situation right now, a real tough situation, is going to get way worse. You're being tested. You're being tested, and please pause and pay attention to what your actions are doing to those around you. And if you need help, you get help. You go to a therapist, you go to a trusted friend, and you just unburden yourself and get out this anger and this hatred and this resentment. Please. Please. All right. That's all I have. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. And I hope you subscribe if you like this reading. Wow, this you know, do that little bell if you want to know when I next upload. Okay. Thank you, gypsies. Bye. Hi, gypsies. This is for group 2, you have chosen the Tanzanite ring with the channel setting. It's pretty, isn't it? Okay, let's get started with this. All right. Okay. Wow. Okay. What I started to see was at ground level. I was seeing a blade of grass, and then I saw like a horn-looking thing, and then it looked like a suction cup. And then what I saw was, okay, do you know the commercial of the Honey Nut Cheerios? I saw the worm from the Honey Nut Cheerios. Okay, so I don't know. But then I saw this girl who could have, it was a young 20-something or older teenage girl. She looked like she was from the 60s, wearing one of those dresses with bows right there. And she looked like, who is that popular star with the dark hair? Very famous. She was in National Velvet with the violet eyes. Anyway, I know I'll think about it. But she was in she had a bunch of husbands. She married Richard Burton. You know who this is. Okay, but anyway, I kept seeing her in these snotty expressions on her face, just really, really snotty. And there would be a nice boy that would try and talk to her, and she just had the worst expression on her face. It just, okay, I'm hearing it made her ugly. Okay. So they're talking about beauty on the outside and how that can really take you in very easily and quickly. But it showed, I mean, in my third eye, I saw how ugly she looked with those expressions. She was an attractive woman, but boy, she didn't look attractive. Not with those expressions on her face. Okay, wow. Please tell me what her name is. I know you guys know who she is. This is going to drive me crazy. Dark hair, violet eyes, beautiful woman, just really beautiful. And she had a lot of husbands. She had like 7. She married Richard Burton twice. You know who this is. But anyway, I never saw her with a genuine smile on her face, and all they kept showing me was just this girl with horrible looks to her. And yeah. Okay. Yeah, she was actually a good actress too. I liked her. Elizabeth Taylor. Okay. Elizabeth Taylor. But I have sewed in the past, and it was funny because I was seeing one of the many hundreds of patterns that I've got. I saw one where it showed her in one of the dresses that I remember that I had once made, with the bows on your shoulder, and that was a retro pattern from like 1965 or something. I don't know, but anyway, and she was wearing that. So okay, so 5. I'm hearing 5. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so they're having me do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Oh, They're saying this is her. You'll see this Queen of Wands, but it was upside down. Now the wands are about energy, and it can be about conflict as well. Now it was upside down, and I'm hearing, as far as she goes, as far as this woman goes, this Elizabeth Taylor woman, she was not in control of herself. Okay, now you see how the queen right here is holding that wand straight up and down, and she's in total control. Well, this woman is not. She's not in control. All right, we're going to do this one next. Knight of Swords. And this one was upside down as well. This feels like this is the anger that she feels inside of her. And it feels like she thinks she's been slighted. This feels like by a parent. And she's just feeling anger and hatred. Oh my gosh, what theme is this? This is the second reading with a somebody that's feeling angry. Okay. Oh. All right, upside down again. Two of Wands. And it looks like if her attitude was different, you see how this world is right in his hand? Well, the world would be in her hand too. And it's not. It's not. She's not in control of herself. She's feeling intense anger that she can't control. Can't control. You know, and actually, this anger that she's feeling, it makes her feel like she is in control, but she's not. She's not. It's like this. Okay, I just got the. Okay. She feels like she doesn't have a voice with her parents. They might not allow her to exhibit her true feelings, to talk about her feelings. So she's angry. She's furious. So when she is eventually able to let this anger go, it makes her feel like she's finally being able to, talk about herself. But what she doesn't realize is she's creating this karma around her, and she's really not in control. This girl needs to go to a therapist or something to get this out. Because if she doesn't do this now, she's creating a lot of karma that she's going to have to deal with later. All right, we're going to do this one. Yeah. And it looks like she's got money. There's money in the family. And she's got tight control over her money. And she uses it like a weapon. So there's this attractive woman who's angry, who's got money. She's manipulative. All right. So, group 2. Is this somebody you know? Is this familiar to you? All right. Last card. Oh my. Wheel of Fortune upside down. You know, the feeling I got as soon as I picked up this card is watch out. Watch out. You know, there are things that you like to happen and things that you don't like to happen. It's a wheel. It goes around and around and around. I don't like to say bad things happen and good things happen, because frankly, it's all in the eye of the beholder. Somebody that might think something good is happening, somebody might think the same thing is bad. So there's not good and bad per se, but it feels like what it's saying is this woman is digging her grave. She's not going to be happy. I don't care that she's got the money and she, this is another thing about control too. She doesn't feel like she has any control with her parents. She's freaking angry. And yeah, so it feels like once she's out of the house, She's got control over this money. She can treat people more or less like they're marionettes to do her bidding, at least the ones that allow her to. And come up and, yeah, this is coming. This is coming. Okay, all right, so the message that I'm getting is this is a warning. This is a warning for group 2. Do you know somebody like this? Could this perhaps be yourself? Take a look. Take a look at yourself. Because what they're saying is you've got to deal with this situation, and you're being tested as well, like group 1 with this anger thing again. But they're saying very, very forcefully, you are not in control. You think you're in control. You are not in control. And that's what makes you hold so hard to your money and use it to manipulate people. Okay. Oh, wow. All right, group 2. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and please subscribe if you like this, and ring the bell or hit the bell if you want to know when I'm doing more of these. Thank you so much, group 2. Bye. Hi, group 3. You chose the pretty amethyst with the diamonds around it. I like this ring. Wow, these have been pretty incredible readings, pretty intense. Okay, so let's begin. Okay, that was interesting. So what I saw was a young girl who, I don't know what period this was from, but it was like she had a, it's like what you would see in a painting or something, but she was probably in the upper class. She looked like she was nicely fed and nicely kept. She had like this purple skull cap kind of looking thing, and it tied down here. It was like a little bonnet, and she was a pretty little girl, but she wasn't happy, of course. She was not happy, and she was smashing something with her little shoe. A little black shoe was on there on her foot, and then I saw this baby doll, and it had across its mouth, it had like silver glitter across its mouth, and she was hitting it, and she, okay, you know what she was doing? She was acting out what her parents did with her. Oh gosh. Okay, so she was hitting the doll in the face, trying to get it to open its mouth. It's a doll, you know. But I kept seeing the silver glitter across the mouth, which I don't know what that is. But okay, so let me just shuffle these a little bit more. I'm hearing 4. Gosh, that silver glitter, though, was obviously an important part of this, because they kept showing me the silver glitter, and she had this, her cheeks were like really like round and chubby and red, you know. Like, okay, let's do one more time. Yeah. Yeah, these readings today are all about anger. Oh my gosh. Okay, so 4 and that one. Okay, so this one first. Oh, yeah, I can see that. All right, this is upside down. This is about happiness, joy, celebration. And that's not her. She is not a happy little girl. You know, okay, this is what I'm getting to. This little girl is not going to have girlfriends like this that she can laugh and enjoy and have fun with. This is going to be a lonely little girl. Does this ring any bells? Okay, upside down again. She's always wanted to be like a traveler. She wants to forge her own trail. She's not going to be able to do that. She's afraid. She doesn't feel competent to do that by herself. So what she's doing is she's just looking off into the distant, you know, and she's just like, wow, I wish I could go. I wish I could see what's out there. I wish I could explore. She's not doing it. Who does this sound like? Who does that sound like? Upside down again. Wow. Two of Pentacles. It sounds like she spends her, this is what I'm hearing, she spends her money sort of frivolously because she's so unhappy. She is not doing what she wants to do. She doesn't feel like she can do what she wants to do. She's got low self-esteem. Wow. This, all right. And then this is upside down too. Page of Cups. Okay, I'm hearing she doesn't even know how to go about being happy. She has no idea how to go about being happy. Who does this sound like? Do you know somebody like this? Could this perhaps be you? This is all about happiness, and all of these cards are upside down. Your life is upside down, or somebody you know. Upside down. Not going right, not going, well, right, what is right, right? But in this case, we're talking about what is right for you. It is not going right. Okay, so if this is you, it sounds like you need to take a step towards, you know, this beginning step towards changing your life. You don't like the way it's going. You can sort of stay where you are and just lament what happened when you were a youngster, when you had no voice, but you've got a voice now. I just find that really interesting, that doll baby with the glitter. You know, let's do this. I want to know what that glitter is about. So what we're going to do is just pull some cards from here. And this is my old go-to deck. This is actually sort of cool. This is a deck that I bought like 1985 overseas. I think we were in Spain or something like that. But yeah, I thought this was sort of cool. I have the deck listed in the comments, or not the comments area, whatever that area is where I put the date stamps. You can see what it is, but it's sort of cool. Let's find out what is the meaning of the doll with the mouth that's got the silver glitter. What is the meaning of that? What is the meaning of the doll with the mouth with the silver glitter? The doll with the mouth with silver glitter. Okay. All right. Let's, these cards here. King of Pentacles and seven. You know, it's interesting that I'm asking this and it's showing me Pentacles, which to me would be the coin, the shiniest of the coin. And this is a Seven of Pentacles. And that's about the only card that's right side up in this whole deck. You know, it feels like this is that young girl. She's grown up now, and she's asking for help. She's asking for help. Okay, this has got to do with the doll baby. It's almost like the doll baby, she loved that doll baby, and it helped her, and then something happened where she feels like it let her down. It let her down, and then she didn't like it anymore. King of Pentacles upside down. Isn't that a cool drawing there? King of Pentacles, same looking guy. Wow, this is really interesting because my first reading, I saw a man who turned out to be a king that had the beard, the pointed beard, and the mustache, and he had dark hair just like this. But he didn't look nice like this. He looked mean. I find that really, really interesting. Yeah. You know, and that doll baby didn't feel like it was a female doll baby. It felt like it was a man. Yeah, she feels like she was let down. She feels like she was let down. And it didn't let her down. Okay. So the message here is don't keep paying attention to that. You've got to continue to trust. You're being tested. I know that you feel like you were taken advantage of, you were humiliated. But in order to take this step forward, you've got to let that go, and you've got to trust again in order to move forward. You've got to do that. There's no other way to go about it. And that's going to be one way to get rid of this, to get rid of the way you're feeling like the whole world's upside down. All right. Okay. That's all I've got. Group 3. And if you enjoyed the reading, please subscribe and hit the bell if you want to know when I put a new reading up. Okay? Good luck to you, Group 3. Have a great day.